Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic as we go through our week and we get through it. Right now the weather here is very, very foggy, but you kind of like, I live up in like kind of like on a big old hill where houses are stacked like that. So I'm like here and it's kind of steep. It's kind of weird, but I feel like I'm up in the mountains and I feel like I just have the dew or what is it? The fog just surrounding me. It's kind of serene and pretty in a way, but nevertheless, let me get on to it. So right now, I want to be reading on Aquarius. And as you know, Aquarius is the 11th house. What is so peculiar about Aquarius is it's high in the heavens. That means that is what they say closer to God. And that is a planet that is very, very spiritual. Not as spiritual as Pisces, but it is spiritual. And most of all, it's 11th house. So it is a gateway. So even though it is the 11th house, and it's ruled by what planet?
Uranus.
It's ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is that sign like the fool. It wants to be first. It's adventurous. It goes out on its own. It's not afraid to take chances. It's not afraid to fall. It's not afraid to tell you how it feels. That's some of the aspects of Aquarius. So we're going to be reading on Aquarius and let's see what's going on in the land of Aquarius. They already been shuffled. Right now, right before me, what I see in Aquarius, I see someone sitting there, a lot of emotions, contemplating. Someone is offering you something, but you don't trust it. You don't trust it at all. You don't trust it, Aquarius. Like I said, you're very intelligent, not easily moved, can be very stern, even hard, even flighty because of Uranus. Quick to take a chance, quick to jump, quick to do, have no problem with that. And usually Aquarius are born leaders because they are the zero. They're willing to start. They're willing to start a flame. So right here, I see that Aquarius is sitting back saying, I don't trust it. It's not coming in the big hand, but it's coming in a small hand that is almost as small as mine. So what I'm getting here is I see cups. Whoo, I see that you left something, maybe a relationship, maybe a job. I see you left something. I got to lay another card here. Oh my God. So this is what I see. When I see you, Aquarius, I see that you're being offered something from what you left, something in your past, something you left. You want it. And whatever it was an eclipse. It was something that hurt you or something that made you doubt or something that made you fall back. And remember, you got the Sagittarius in you too. So you got that fire and you're more aware. So I see you leaving something, but whatever you left, it left a hole. It left a hole. Whatever, it could have been a job, it could have been a relationship, it could be anything, but if this reading is for you, then you'll know what that thing is. But it's offering you something, in a way that it's like it looks like what is that hole missing. It looked like it'll fit in that hole, but you're not easily fooled. And you're like, once bitten, twice shy. You're not trusting it. And I also see that it could be something to deal with family or a relationship because I see the Chariot and I see that it's something. And the Chariot, I see that I see air. I see water, and I think the Chariot is a water sign. So I see a lot of water, and I see you are attached to something, attached to your family or attached to a relationship. Whatever it is, it appeared to be like a family to you, and you are attached to it, and you find it very hard to place or replace. It's something to do with your family. Maybe you went against the grid, or maybe you're just standing up doing what you want to do. But whatever it is, I see that longing like a family. If it's not a family, it's the feeling of familyness and love, or either something you miss or something you're yearning for, because I see it's with you and yet there is something missing. in it. However, this has been a burden for you. This has been a struggle for you. You're not at peace. You're learning. You're missing this. You're missing this family. You're missing that love. Whatever it is, you're missing it, Aquarius. But because you are air, Aquarius, because you are water. No, Aquarius air. Because Aquarius, you are air, but your cards are showing you are in emotional, you're in water. You're air, but you're in water. So you're in a sunken place. You feel overwhelmed with this because you're missing that thing that brings you comfort. Whatever that is that make you feel like you are home, that you feel safe and secure. And because you don't have it, Aquarius, it's a burden to you. It's like a burden. And so you're sitting there and you don't know what it takes to fill it. But you don't know what it takes to fill it, but you know what won't fill it. And it won't be filled by anything. It's something in particular you're waiting for. And it's something you need so you can push yourself out of this rut you're in. Did that make sense, baby Crone?
Yes.
And if you ever want to ask a question, you can.
Okay.
But let's go and let's see the bottom line here. Let's see the outcome. How is this thing going to work out? Because you really, you're laying low. Oh, what is that? It's like you're not yourself. You're walking around in a sunken place. But you act, everybody see you may think you okay, but you're not because you're yearning. You're yearning and anything ain't going to do. It ain't going to do. It's a burden for you. But you know what? Help is coming because if you hear this video, if you see this video, then that means for you, your healing is right around the corner. It's right there for you. Trust that. I see an ego. So don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your pride or your feelings stop you from humbling yourself. Maybe you can make it all better, but you have to be willing to humble yourself. You, Aquarius, have to be willing to not be so high-minded and think that you have all the answers. Maybe you can humble yourself a little. Okay. And I see, yes. And I feel you saying, I've been here before. We've gone around and around and around, and it seems like nothing is working. Fine. So is life. But you are not happy. You are walking around with a hole. You are not fulfilled, Aquarius. So being stubborn and holding back is not hurting no one but you. And last, I see gray skies. You're not happy. You got to be willing to humble yourself, Aquarius. You got to be willing to at least meet in the middle. At least say, okay, metaphor. I'll meet you at what is that restaurant? They sell sandwiches. We eat there.
Panera.
We can eat at Panero's. All right, Dunkin' Donuts. Meet you there 15 minutes. Try to find a meeting place. This is not figuratively. This is mental. So you can begin to heal what that thing is in your heart. It's emotional. It's hard. You're depressed. You're not happy. You're not happy. So whatever it is that you left or whatever you left, and now you feel regret or whatever you left or whatever left you, it's up to you to try to fix it so it can heal you. It's not about that other person. Sometimes it's about forgiveness, but you have to forgive to move forward, Aquarius. Don't be so hard. Don't stay up in your head. You got fire there and you have water. Allow them to assist you. Don't drown in your sorrows. Please, if there is something you could do about it, do it. And that's my read. Sunflowers.